Hello everyone, so welcome back. So we are here with another beautiful question on numbers. It is as usual, as always, so you are supposed to pause your screen, take a screenshot, solve the question on your own, and then come back for the discussion. Fine, so your time starts now. ओके सो आई होप ऑल ऑफ यू हैव सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन, और अगर नहीं सॉल्व किया है तो फिर से वीडियो पॉज करो, रिवाइंड करो, क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करो. ओके, लेट्स सी नाउ. इट सेज n is a multiple of 12. Okay, we are talking of certain number which is multiple of 12. Fine. Now above 999, so it is more than 999. That means minimum it should be 1000 or more than that, right? And below 10,000, that is the range of this number. So n is greater than 999 and less than 10,000. So basically it is a 4-digit number, right? It's a 4-digit number, right? Starting from 1000 up to 9999, maximum it can go up to. And but it must be a multiple of 12 as well. That was one condition so far. Fine, let's proceed further. What are the other conditions? Such that there's some other condition that when this n is divided by 100, when this n is divided by 100, right? 100 is a divisor now. So if you divide this number n by 100, what happens? The remainder is same as the quotient. Interesting, interesting. So many students get confused in that part as well only, right? So what is the meaning of that? So as I have said repeatedly, read very carefully and reread, again read. And try to understand what is given. And it's always better to write the things what is given, write them in the shorter form. So here we are discussing a few terms. We are having a term remainder, quotient, we are dividing by some divisor. So what is the relationship between these terms, right? Numbers, divisor, quotient, remainder. What is the relation? The relationship is very simple, that any number can be written as, when it is divided by a certain divisor, so how many times we can divide this number by that divisor? It is quotient time. So whatever number it is, that is called quotient. So basically, in other words, division is nothing but subtraction, right? Division is nothing but subtraction. For example, I want to divide 17 by maybe 3. I want to divide 17 by 3, right? It means how many times I can subtract 3 from 17. So 3 एक बार subtract किया, 2 बार, 3 बार, 4 बार, 5 बार, maximum कितनी बार कर सकते हो? 5 times, right? We are talking about the positive part only. We are not looking for the negative remainders right now. So 5 times you can subtract 3 from 17, right? So 5 becomes my quotient here, right? Now whatever is remaining, that becomes remainder. So we can write this 17 here as this 3 times 5. 5 times you could have subtracted here, and what is the remaining part? 2. So this 2 becomes remainder. So in general it comes out to be like that. So when a number is divided by a divisor d, so how many times I can subtract it from n, that is called quotient, right? So this is d times q. And now whatever is remaining from which I cannot subtract this divisor anymore, that is known as remainder. So that is a basic relationship between all these terms. Now in this question, coming back here, it says that this number n, which is multiple of 12 and within this range, it is such that when this is divided by 100, so my divisor here is 100, right? So let me write it as 100. And what is q? I don't know. The remainder is same as the quotient. So basically remainder and quotient, they are same numbers. Let me write it as sub a. Okay, so that means n is equal to 100a plus a, right? Because quotient is a and remainder is also a, right? What is this value of a? I don't know, but they are same. The remainder is same as the quotient. I hope that is clear so far. So that was the information given here, and from here we get to know that number is nothing but 101 times a. ठीक है ना? This number is 101 times a. Okay, so that means the number is multiple of 101, isn't it? So conclusion here is number is multiple or divisible by of 101, isn't it? So from this condition which was given after this, such that we got to know this part, that number is multiple of 101. Okay, in the first part of the sentence it was given that number is multiple of 12 also. Number is multiple of 12. Okay, number is multiple of 12. Do we see any common factor among them? Certainly not. That means number, when I say number is divisible by or multiple of 12 as well as 101, so it is multiple of their lowest common multiple. In this case, it is simply product because there is nothing common. So that means combining these two terms, what can I say? That number is multiple of 101 into 12, right? Which is 1212. Is that okay? So number is going to be 1212's multiple. Is there any other condition on this number? Yes, there was a condition that the range we are having this range, this number is a 4-digit number. That's very fine. We have got enough information about this number. So this number is a 4-digit number within this range. This number was multiple of 12, that was directly given, and this number is multiple of 101, which we concluded based on its divisibility by 100 and regarding its quotient and remainder being same. So these are all information we are having. So conclusively, we are having this number, 4-digit number, which is multiple of 1212. Fine. Okay, now what is the question? Question is, how many possible values can n assume? This is a very simple question now. It's very easy to calculate. So 1212 के multiples 4-digit में ही रखना है. You can write simply. There's nothing much to do now. So 1212. If you multiply it by 2, that's the smallest number which satisfies. Next number would be 2424. Isn't it? Next would be 3636. It is simply table of 12 now, right? So it is going to be 12 into 1, 12 into 2 up to 12 into 8, which is 96, right? So there are exactly 8 numbers, right? After 36, this is going to be 48, 48, 60, 60, and 72, 72, and 84, 84, and finally 96, 96. So these are the 8 numbers. So we are having options here, so more than 7, exactly 8 basically. So that is the answer here. I hope it is very clear. So in this question, while discussing what we discussed about the basic relationship between the number, divisor, quotient and the remainder. That was one part, and based on that we got this number, so divisibility by 101. So if number is divisible by 101 as well as 12, so it is also divisible by their LCM, which in this case is directly multiplication because there was no common factor. Otherwise it is generally LCM, right? It is multiple of their LCM. So that LCM comes out to be 1212 in this case, and after that we just know the pattern, right? We just know the pattern because number must be 4-digit number, smallest number is 1212 itself, and it can be any of its multiple, and the range was given to us. Based on that we found this answer, right? So again, as I have said many times, we are not discussing a single question here, we are discussing a family of questions. So if you understand it thoroughly and apply the concepts discussed in other areas as well, you will see that how your problem solving skills will be increasing manifolds, multifolds, right? That's our desire, that's our wish, and I hope you get benefited somehow by all these efforts. Thank you very much.